J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. Wow, what an episode. I got my girls coming to join me shortly, but damn, we talking about Raising Kanan season 3 finale, and man, was it a finale at the end, a banger, a double banger, so to speak. I did not see that coming. I don't know about you all, and what I'm talking about is the two pops. You know what I'm saying? The two people that got popped. I didn't see that coming. Although I did believe the JBZ was not dead, and I told y'all that a while ago. And yeah, he was outside, and we don't know how long it was before maybe somebody found him. It looked like other stuff was being dumped there, so maybe somebody came the next day to dump something and saw him and took him to the hospital. Who knows? Needed a sip of agua on that one. All right, let me get to a couple of these great comments. I appreciate everybody for coming through this early morning about this show that we all like and love. Shout out to Hannah, first in the building with the comment, said, I'm so upset. Said, I can't believe Rock did that in front of Kanan. That was a trip, huh? But he wasn't really too close to him, to Howard, but she didn't know their relationship, and he did have some type of relationship with Kanan, and for her to pop that top in front of him, he doesn't understand the investigation and everything and how Marvin is about to go. And actually, that was a great move that she did, although you know, he don't have a gun at the scene, so it doesn't really explain how everybody got killed. But nevertheless, that kind of put the investigation either in overdrive or it stalls it. We'll see which one happens next season. It could put the investigation in the overdrive because now it's a dead cop. Now they wondering what happened. Why is he dead? So it could be worse for him. But you know, that was messed up. I wasn't expecting Howard to go down. But also, I don't know about y'all, but I was wondering, why is he with them? They already think that he got some ties. He should be staying as far away from them as possible. But yet he going to her house. He trying to go to the drop. He going to these meetings. I thought that was stupid. And let's see what he got. I'm going to try to get through a lot of these comments so I can get caught up with a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is season 3. Let's see. My man, Ill Woods, loose ends tied up. But next season, the cops, the feds, will definitely be after the Thomas family. I definitely agree with that. I definitely think that it is about to be a lot of heat on them for that. What up, everybody? I appreciate it. Neek lives, definitely. I knew he was going to live. Pac-Man Politics say how the hell he survived. We don't know how long he was laying out there. Maybe somebody picked him up the next day or something. And he was just cold, had a couple sniffles or something. That eye was still swole. So, hey, you know. Now, this is a good one. Halo Gods Media said, how did Unique know where Ronnie was going to be at? That's a good point. I mean, he could have been like Candyman stalking him and watching from a distance. But as far as we know, Rock doesn't know that Unique is alive and no one else does. So it's not like he was in on it with him. So that's a good question. You know, maybe he been watching Ronnie and didn't exactly know what was about to happen as far as a what you call it, a meeting. Maybe he didn't know it was about to be a meeting. He just was following them, and turned out that it was a meeting that he followed them to. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm not saying this is accurate, but maybe, I don't know. You know, I'd look at the same stuff and wonder certain things. So if I could come up with a plausible thing, maybe we'll see. I'll put it that way. You know what I'm saying? TX Ray said a triple banger. What's up, Halima? What's up? What's up? So Hannah say Rock is so wrong for all that. How many of you all think Rock is wrong for taking out Howard? I'm kind of mixed feeling about that. I actually don't think she's wrong for that because her only other option was to what? Throw Marvin under the bus? So I don't know. Here's another one. Freako Beats, not too sure about Famous. Man, as soon as he put that gun in that closet, I knew it was going to be a problem. And his dumbass mama, how dumb can you be? Why she didn't confront him about it when she found it? Why would she take a gun to the police? That's crazy. That's crazy. His mama's a goofball. He's a Catholic. He's a Catholic modern. I don't believe in the gun. He had a pistola in my house. I took it there. He's a call. Oi, what you doing? Famous. What you doing? You said you do bad thing. You said you do bad thing that you don't want to forget. Did you kill he? Did you kill he? A dumbass. Ma, I need a lawyer, Ma. Ma, they trying to twist my head up, Ma. Anyway, Lenora said, hey, Jay, everyone knew Unique was alive. Yeah, he tried to play it off or whatever, and he tried to lay into it when he did the interview. Yeah, I had to go on tour, so, hopefully they bring me back. Wink, wink. Robert Howard. Howard was done for even going to the drop. Facts. Why is he going there? Take your ass home. Stay away from these people to prove that you don't have any connections. You don't know if the feds was following Marvin and them. And here you go popping up at the meetings with them. You don't know if the feds was watching these restaurants to snap, pop smoke and snap, crackle, pop and all that. And yet you walking in there. I thought that was crazy. Reggie M, you say, I thought Ronnie and Howard would die this episode. Feds ain't going away. I didn't think either one of them was going to die this episode. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I didn't see either one of them dying this episode. So, what's up, Tonette? She say she ain't get the notification, man. I've been getting hated on for a while by algorithms. So, unfortunately, sometimes people don't get the notifications. I don't know what to say. I've complained to YouTube before. It's probably best to subscribe to my other channels like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So that way, when I go live, you get the notifications from other platforms instead of one. That's all I can think of. But yeah, that sucks. But I'm glad you're still here, T. Shantor, what up? What up? You say, what up, Jay? Great episode. Ronnie and Howard got folded. Karma is something else. Howard shot Burke out cold. Raw for him to go out cold. Choice. That's a great point, Shantor. I ain't think about it like that, but that's exactly what happened to Burke. Happened to him pretty much. So, yeah, that's a good point. Good point right there. What did you reap what you sow, right? So, Lenore, I wonder if Unique caught up with Kanan and Kanan set up Ronnie Myers with Unique. Now, that's a possibility also. We don't know because we didn't know that Kanan was going to do that. Nathaniel said Ronnie might survive. Hey, he might. He got a sunroof now. You know what I'm saying? He always stay ventilated. So, you never know. Hey, what up, Robert? I appreciate it. Draco, Howard scandalous. He would have brought everyone down. He would have. So having him out does kind of dead some of the investigation. They may never figure out that Kanan is his son. They may not. Hustling Air. I liked everything except Unique coming back. That was goofy to me. Yeah. That was a TV moment because that wouldn't be realistic. If you was that person that survived, why would you come back there at that moment of all times and look and do that. I don't think that would be realistic. But as far as a TV moment, it was a great TV moment. But would somebody really do that? No, if I was sitting and trying to stay low, I wouldn't pop up when they dead. You might, the police might pop up and then you get blamed for it. I needed all that water. Woo! I ain't been talking because it's been sleep. So you gotta wet that whistle. Let's see. What's up, Rashonda? Lenora, you say, yeah, Rock is wrong in taking out Howard. Now that put Marvin in the crosshairs. Marvin may still have to go down for the death of Howard. That's a great point. I was thinking because they so much on Marvin. And then if they ever find Marvin's gun and it shows that he shot them other two dudes in the back, they can make it seem like Marvin took out Howard because he knew that they was on him and the connections. They'll probably try to say they was partners or some dealers together or something, which ain't true, but it's close enough to put it where what happened on Marvin, which would be bad for Marvin. And it looked like everything Rock was doing to try to keep him from going down backfired. Goody McFly, Kanan caught his first body that Juke mentioned in OG Power. Well, I don't know, because Kanan, well, yeah, that is his first, ain't it? No, it ain't. He already popped old boy, the little other young dude in season 1, remember? So that's his second body. That's Kanan's second body. So let's see. Let me get caught up with some of these comments. Cinder 1 said Breeze is here. Where's Breeze? Who was Breeze? Who was Breeze? Cinder 1. Who was Breeze? I didn't see nobody that said Breeze is here. Kelly Bynum. What up, Kelly Bynum? She said this is TV. Exactly. So yeah, wouldn't nobody, Unique wouldn't walk up in that situation. He tried to stay alive and tried to stay low. But as far as TV, it was a good TV moment. That's for us to say, oh man, he's alive. Wow. Whereas if they would have showed him like in a 1-bedroom apartment watching TV, eating some chips, looking out the window, that would have been more accurate, but it ain't that cinematic. Eating bologna sandwich with Cheetos in between the bread, that wouldn't have been too cinematic. So they make him walk up. Draco, Snap, and Pop, the new villains for season 4. We the Foundation. Switzerland, we neutral until we ain't. We about to be World War III. He talk like he's still in the 70s, don't he? Hey, they be rocking them furs though, don't they? Yeah, it's not gonna be pretty good for next season with them, but you know, we'll see how it all turn out in the end. Rock should not have any beef with them, but I know what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen is they're gonna say Ronnie owed us money and you took him out. So now you owe us his debt. We still need that money. So you need to pay us back what he owed. And of course, Rock gonna be like, that ain't my problem. That ain't my problem. The deal you owe here, that's between you. That ain't between me. I wonder if she gonna give that money back, that 5 back to Stefano, or Stefano gonna have to call the eviction man and get her up out that house. Boy, she had to put her house on the line and a little crappy strip mall. So Rock broke. Rock broke. And that, I've been saying her operation ain't as big as it seemed. But she don't even have $500,000 because she had to put up her house as collateral to borrow the money from Stefano. So she probably only got 200,000 at the most. And you know, damn, she better pay him back that money. He putting a high VIG on it. For those that don't know, that VIG is interest in the underworld. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna have to put a high VIG on it every week now. 3 points. To give me 3 points. Y'all watch The Sopranos, that's what they live off of. That VIG, boy. They look forward to it. So, all right, I got my girl in here, Kay Leezy in the building. What's up? What's up? Yeah.
I gotta do a Marvin for you, Jay. I'm filled with emotion. I'm filled with emotion.
So what's your thoughts on this episode?
Jay, I don't know what to say. So sorry guys for being late. I started late and I'm feeling how y'all felt, 15, 20 minutes ago. Hi guys. Hi everybody in the chat. I am excited tonight. I'm excited. Jay, you know I'm happy at the very last moment. My boy is here. He a little scratched up, but he's here. And I love it. That's number one. Number two, damn Rock. Why can't you do anything right for Kanan? He don't understand nothing that she's doing. That's the problem. He don't get what she's doing at all. She don't clue him in, so he don't know. So she's leaving him to be in this emotional roller coaster. You know what I mean? Like, you just killed his pops, yo. Oh my gosh. And he has no clue. He has no clue. Is she gonna give him a clue? Who knows? But damn. Lou, I'm like, oh man, like I don't know what to say. I'm glad he saw him. Mirrors. Jay, this is mad stuff going on right now, and I'm like, my brain, I can't get it all together.
I know, right? Hey, man, that right there when he was about to take himself out on that doorknob, that boy, I was like, oh man, it kind of gave me some, yeah.
Right?
That was something right there. And that mirror, it made him think about himself and see probably what he was going to be remembered as.
I mean, sometimes that mirror is a strong piece of, I don't know what to call it. The reflection is such a big thing. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn, can you see yourself doing something like that? You know what I mean? Like, you could do it but can you see yourself actually do something like that? So that within itself is like, what? And I'm like, I'm glad he looked up and saw himself, because we need Lou. I love the moment that he had with his sister. I love it.
Good. They had a heart to heart a little bit.
I really did love it, because when the doctor said the most important person to you, and he said it was his sister, it shows why the mental conditioning, why he was really feeling that messed up, because not only did he hold her down in the most gruesome ways, but she was so hard that she didn't connect to her shooter. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He's not built like you, and that's your baby brother. You held him from the day he was born. You should have known that. So you had to have a moment where you consoled him to let him know, I'm thankful for what you did. She was always like, Anne,
too hard.
And she knew her baby brother. I think maybe if she had some compassion towards him, that would have made a whole 10 times different.
Mm-hmm. And it was good to see also that they wasn't taking him to take him out. They took him to rehab.
Yeah, so I'm so happy. I was telling 2 people that. It's like, no, they're not doing that because they gave him a drink. I was like, well, Gina said. And when Gina says something, I don't even need to Google it. I'm not Googling it. I'm not checking it. I've been around her enough to know I'm going to go on her word. So right. Gina said he going to have to take a drink to get him twisted to get in there. I'm going on my girl's word.
Speaking of Gina.
Hey, Gina.
Right on time.
Yes.
My throat hurts.
Oh.
or we'll have you on light duty for tonight.
Screaming.
You were screaming. What had you screaming the most?
Lou.
Thought it was
Yeah.
over for him.
Lou and Unique.
You like that big reveal at the end, huh?
Yeah. My neighbor's gonna be mad.
Mine too.
Yeah, so what do you all think about Jukebox ready to go in the army? She said, hey, look, you know, no matter what, my family gonna be around. I can't get away from this. But then old girl like, but what about me and you? She like, I ain't even know, but now I do. I don't know. What's up? You know, let's start with you, Kelly, because you know we let Gina recover a little bit with the voice. What you think about Jukebox situation now and going to the army and family and girl and all of that? What's up with that? What was your thoughts on what's going on with young Juke?
I'm iffy about that. I'm real iffy because I get that she has feelings for Juke. You could see that, but I think that she should have maintained the friendship. Like, was she really feel like I love how Juke responded. Word? Like, what? I thought that was really genuine. And I just was like, damn, this chick, were we seeing it all the while? Was she, because some people are curious, so she curious, but I do think she has a genuine connection to Juke. She has genuine feelings for her as a friend, but she knows now that her friend likes girls too, so it could probably promote that feeling. We don't know. I don't know if it's genuine maybe she's more curious and still in a loving relationship for her friend. I don't know where it's gonna go, but I do like how Juke, her head is still focused. It's just focused, period.
I'm wondering though what she gonna do with this army stuff. I mean, dang.
She said she could still get out of it. Didn't she say that she could still get out?
Yeah.
So
she said she ain't know if she wanted to, but yeah. And I can see her going and then coming out and being a cop. So,
yeah, but the basic training or whatever, and then
or even a couple years, you can still, come out. Gina, what's your thoughts on her and the army and her new boo and all of that?
A new boo.
I thought that she was hinting that like she kind of was feeling her a little bit. I don't know if it's the whole situation that went down with Kanan, and so she's like wrapping those emotions up into Juke. But like Kelly said, it seemed genuine. The army thing, yeah, I think she could get away for a little while.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that all turn out.
But especially since when she finds out what really went down, because remember she's out and she's clueless as to what really went down tonight. So when they all get back to the crib, she sees this. It's just gonna cement my family's messed up.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm wondering how she got so messed up though at her age. Well, we saw her in that because she was just as bad as them. She was like Howard or worse, actually, because Howard wasn't working with a crew to rob people. So she turned into being one of the worst of the worst. So I'm wondering what happened with that. Another thing, what's up with Kanan? And he got a baby on the way. We go together, okay? We kicking it. No, that's what he said. We kicking it, okay? We kicking it. I remember that we kicking it days. We kicking it. He didn't kick the baby up in it.
I'm disgusted.
Have a baby by me, baby. Be a broke man. Be a broke girl.
I'm disgusted. It's yuck. It's just yuck. First of all, I was disgusted seeing them on that damn floor on that dirty ass mattress. I'm just so disgusted. Like nothing in me.
You don't get it in anywhere. You can be in the back of an alley and get it in. You ain't.
Oh no, Jay. We don't do things that way. We don't do things that way, Jay. Sorry. You might have to speak to some other females, but I'm speaking for me and Gina. Gina don't got to say a word. We don't get down that way. Lion, you're nasty on a dirty ass floor. You realize he didn't even take his pants off. He didn't even take his pants off. He still had his jeans on. Well, I guess that's typical.
I think he pulled his jeans up before he smoked or something.
He had them on. He just moved and thing. He didn't put his whole pant. Anyway, it's disgusting. The whole thing was yuck. And she just sitting down there.
Getting comfortable and spreading them legs to get extra traction to get all up in there. He don't know about that yet.
Oh, my bad. Because then he's still on the damn dirty ass floor. It was just gross to me. That's one. And then now you living dangerously, so you reckless with the chick that's laying down on the floor. You know what? He didn't deserve Crystal. That's her name, right, Gina?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't deserve Crystal, okay? Because Crystal was nice and wholesome. He needed this chick here to throw her behind on the floor.
No, that's Crystal.
So what's the other chick name?
Aisha.
Right. He didn't deserve Aisha because this right here. Come on now. Nobody. Maybe people do stuff and you never know what they do. But you ain't laying on no dirty ass mattress in the hood spot. Get the frick out of here.
They ain't even got a bed frame.
Why he ain't going famous bed? Then famous.
Now, shout out to Nearly Namaste. He said Kanan can afford to fix up the place at least by now. What's up, Gina? What you think about Kanan and his romantic encounters and a baby on the way? Is that gonna be sharp? That don't seem like it.
No, I don't think so. But when I seen the scene come in and I seen that medium ass back, I was like, oh no, this is a love scene I could do without.
I'm not looking.
I don't want to see this.
I was a little surprised to see his back and stuff too.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, he can fix up the place. Like he living there, like it's just a trap. Like, what are you doing?
It's the trap house for real.
That baby. I think he gonna give money for it to be handled.
Oh yeah, that was popular back in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
CR22 said
she could be lying.
That's true. Or she could just be late. She young. He said that people like this finale. I thought it had some good points. One thing I did like about it, and I thought that this should have happened a long time ago, is that when Kanan came and was talking crazy to Ronnie, he got up. You don't tell me nothing, little boy. I'm like, it's about time. Yeah, it's about time.
There it is.
The thing that we were waiting for. The thing that we were waiting for all this time.
That was realistic right there, especially he came and trying to check him in front of everybody in a public way at that. In my experience, no young dude like Kanan would have been coming up checking nobody like Ronnie and telling him this or that or whatever, so I was glad he at least told him something. But I guess that was the downfall and what made Kanan decide to put an end to Ronnie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should have expected it.
Took a shot.
Yeah, because anyway. Kanan was acting sketchy. He was acting sketchy. So I guess he felt that he could do what he wanted to do because they've been disrespecting Rock since the beginning in front of Kanan, and he ain't ever said nothing. So
that don't mean deceased.
That's true.
Right. What?
Another level.
That don't mean that
that dude said,
deceased.
Right. That don't mean he want her dead. He just don't want to mess with her or had nothing to do with her. But yeah, he probably didn't realize how serious it was gonna get. But that's the problem with being young. You don't think down the road and the levels of what's going on and the consequences of your actions. You're only thinking of it in that moment a lot of times, and you ain't realizing this moment is gonna lead to this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? And then they go, oh, I didn't think about this. I wish I could do it over again. It's it. But that dude got a good point right here. I'm gonna throw this at you, Gina. He say, I know people say the names don't match, but they may give her a middle name or something. I think he's referring to Kanan's new boo, and it's not the same name, Crystal, as Sean's mother. And they could try to say it don't, even though they don't even look alike. So they can't say that was her when she was young and then turned into a dark-skinned
lady.
Right. She is short, thick, yellow, red bone and turned into a slim, dark-skinned, taller woman. I don't know about that, but I don't know. What you think that about that, Gina? You think they may try to do something like that, or no?
I don't think so. I think that, you know, like I said, she could be lying, or he could get her to go take care of it. I don't think she's gonna play Sean's mom. That was Jarita. I think they're gonna keep that the same.
Okay. All right. Shout out to Reese, who just said the Jarita as well. Y'all be having the memories, boy, on the name. I give it to you. All right, let me ask you this. What about dumbass Famous and his mama? I talked about this a little bit before y'all came. She found that gun, which we all knew was going to be a problem. His dumbass kept a gun with a body on it. And I took it to police. I didn't know you had a gun. You say you do bad thing. I didn't know you said bad thing.
So how stupid was that? He said he did bad things. So why would you even do that? Not knowing what the possibility is. You try to put two and two together, and that's what you come up with?
Right.
So, damn. You think they're gonna get the lawyer and help out, or is he gonna start snitching? What's up? What you think, Gina? What's gonna happen with Famous in this?
When I seen it, I was like, oh no, this can't be good. The doors was kicked open, and I was like, oh no. But her taking it to them, like, what the hell? The most I thought was that she was gonna find it. Like when I seen him putting it in there, I was like, oh, she's gonna find it, and she's gonna confront him about it. I never thought that she would go to 12 with it. Like, what are you doing?
That was insane.
But no, I think that he gonna stand tall. He was asking for the lawyer like he good. Although Ryan is saying he running his mouth.
One thing that another thing she said, I'm glad Crystal Black put this in here. When they was in the interrogation room, she said, tell me when they got, like, they don't record how stupid is she?
Why
like
would
they're not standing on the other side watching.
Exactly. She did everything wrong. She did everything wrong.
Everything.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So do you all think Famous may have a chance with this? Because they asked about Howard, but Howard dead, so I guess that's a dead end, and they ain't gonna help him. I don't know what he could do with this. How bad is it looking for Famous in this situation? I don't know. He messed up. Speaking of messed up, what's up with Rock? They tried to take her out. Now we saw how it ended. I mean, what do you all think on that? Kelly, do you think that she tied up all the loose ends properly? Is she still in trouble? What's your thoughts on that? Hold on, I got to get some water. I'm going to let you go ahead. But what's your thoughts on what happened with Rock?
So I'm confused about what happened with Rock, guys. What is she going to do now? Like, what's she going to do with the money? She going to give it back to her, the Connect? Is she going to honor the situation with Snaps?
She better get that money back.
I tell you, because Snaps, to me, what's Snaps' issue?
That's a good point.
What's she gonna do? Like, I don't know what the predicament is, and basically, I don't know, man. That whole scene was so crazy to me. So I like the fact that Kanan did initiate it to get Ronnie out the picture, because there's just no way you're gonna, try to delete my moms and then listen, that's a whole crazy thing, right? How you gonna try to delete mommy and then say, okay, fine, me and you gonna put up a plan against her? Like, what? I'm not gonna trust you. I'm gonna keep a side eye on you at all times, because I see how you approach me. I see how you approach me. You didn't approach me like we was on the same team. So I'm gonna keep my side eye on you. I'm just so confused. But you know what? Ronnie was so caught up into his work Rock that he was off his game. It had to be, because there's just no way that I don't know. How you gonna let this little kid run the show and you're not praying what's really going on? So I don't know, but I want Rock to give back the money. I want him to. I want her, or maybe she could do something smart with it. I'm not sure, yo. I don't know how they're gonna take it. What you think? You giving it back?
Yeah, she can't let that dude own her house. that's gonna be a big problem.
But then she gonna still have to deal with Pops then because he want his money. So you know what was funny? Let me tell you what was funny. When Snaps, right? Snaps, I'm calling him Pops. When Snaps was acting up, right, and he was talking about our whole you know, what's Tony's name again, Gina? Stefano. When he was talking about he got Stefano in his hand and XYZ, it didn't make no sense now that she's going to Stefano to get that amount of money, and you know what I mean? So
that's a great point. Maybe that's part of the plan. He can make Stefano charge an extra big and keep her in debt.
Right. How is that going to work out? Since are they really? Because remember, I questioned it. It was Snap still was talking crap, or are they really connected to the point where something can be done?
I thought also this episode a little more about what you all said about maybe he used to want that or couldn't get it, and that's a little bit why he don't like her. I think that is a little bit of why he don't like Rock a little too.
Because he don't say it again.
Because he didn't know her back in the day.
But remember, we were talking about that, right?
That's what I say. I agree.
Yes, because dudes don't. We gotta understand how men work, right? Men don't have that kind of fever for females. Even if we act up, unless you got your feelings feeling funny from back when you holding feelings for me. That's why you're gonna act like that.
Right. Hating and stuff, doing the extra a little bit.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, so I think that may be a little bit of that in there. So, I think if Kanan, once they find out what happened with Ronnie, though, I don't know, man. I don't know what Kanan gonna do. He can't really go back to that apartment. They'll kick in the door and snatch him up.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Going with them.
He got to kind of be with Rock again now, or else
he have to be with her. And I hope that she just says something. Maybe that experience with Lou will make her soften up a little bit to be able to tell him that he was going to turn us in. That's why he had to play the game like that, because dang, all this dude knows is your interaction just trying to kill his father. And now you did it right in front of him, like
definitely.
I don't like that. I don't like it. I hope she says something to him when this season 4 comes up. I hope she does.
Jazzy Jeff is another one of the people coming through. He said, and what the hell did Unique come from? Looking crazy.
Scar. Let's call him Scar.
That's the ultimate TV moment right there.
As soon as I saw the boots.
I didn't even think about it, actually. When I was a little surprised. Like, once I saw him, I was surprised that they did a TV moment, but I wasn't surprised he was still alive. You know what I mean? I was like,
he knew it.
He walk up to the scene and look at him. Oh, man. Really?
So what he was doing, who was he following to know that this was the spot, this was the space, blah, blah, blah? How you got there?
I give CR22, he's been having some good comments tonight, but he said, at least now it's clear it's not based on reality, and it sure as hell isn't grounded. It's entertainment. It's good, but it's more realistic than some other shows. I'll say that. And this show doesn't have a lot of those reality TV moments, not reality TV, but TV moments. It doesn't have a lot of those. I'll give you that.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If one of the characters in the show got shot up 9 times, right? And they came back, would you be like, that's what I'm saying, right? So there's situations. So this is why I put it in the show. If a character got shot up, we know they got shot up 9, 10 times, whatever have you, and then they come back next season or we're gonna be like, all right, that would never happen. But we know that stuff like that does happen. So he could have got his behind beat. I mean, I wouldn't have mind seeing him in a hospital somewhere, because he did get some licks. But
Hey, that's funny though that you said if we saw a character get shot 9 times, we would say that. But that is true. We'd be like, man, how he survived? He got shot 9 times. But 50 Cent got shot 9 times in real life at one time, right? But he got shot in like hands and all. It wasn't all like in the body and face. But hey,
He got shot in the face.
that's right. That's how you got the
But
dimple.
the thing, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, knocked out a tooth or something. So yeah, man. You never know in life. Some people get
That's
shot
why you talk like
and
that.
dead instantly, and some people 9 times, 10 times and get up and make a song. So
Mm-hmm.
and you never know, man.
Now
So
what's gonna happen with Rock? Being that Neek is back, they're gonna run this empire together.
yeah, see, I had some other things I was gonna talk about this episode, but it's kind of doesn't make sense in a way because of how it ended. And one of the things I was gonna say was about how they tried to get Howard jammed up with the feds, and they took his gun and badge. And I was saying like, what you think is gonna be with Howard, but I mean, he dead. So I mean, ain't no need to go into that. Like, where you think gonna go with his investigation? I think it ain't gonna go nowhere. Actually,
Well, it's gonna be worse for Marvin, ain't it?
dead end investigation. No.
It's not gonna go worse for Marvin because what? They're gonna think if Marvin was supposed to be working with Howard, he could have took him out.
Very true. Very true.
They gotta prove it.
That's true.
But look at how they acting. They don't care. They acting so sporadic right now, right? So even though if they gotta prove it, I think that's just gonna be another notch for them to try to go after Marvin because they don't got nobody else, and now all their people is dropping, right? Gerald gone, Howard is gone. They hell bent on getting Marvin.
Well, what you think about how they came up to Marvin at Gerald's funeral? That's your
Some
fault.
damn nerve.
Yeah, Gina, I know you got that heart.
Cinematography.
It was
nice.
nice.
I saw the baby standing there, and I was like, "Oh, little one."
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna say this. I feel like they wanted to, make Marvin feel bad when they said that the little girl not gonna have no family to take care of her, and she going to foster care. They was lying to him. That family gonna take care of her. So Amber's good. They did Marvin wrong because he still was his friend. Like, even though the betrayal thing came at the end, he was genuinely his friend. So they should have, left him alone in that moment.
Right.
But I did the way it looked when he was standing there. It looked like an old 90s movie.
It did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was cool. Yeah. What make you so sure the family gonna take care of her? Is it something I missed or didn't think or see?
I'm just saying they're not gonna leave the baby out there like that.
Okay.
She been saying that from the very beginning.
Okay. All right. I got you. What do you think about these fans? Jazzy Jeff say they was disrespectful for coming up to Marvin. Do you think they can really put something on Marvin though? Because I think that they really don't have nothing yet.
Well, what do they have? Period.
And Marvin was talking to his lawyer. He said, "Go shake them trees and tell them they barking up the wrong one too."
Right
there. Go shake them damn trees. They barking up the wrong one too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. It's not good when you got the feds on looking into your life. Definitely.
No.
But
yeah, it's not good at all.
no. So I don't know what was happening. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing that I thought though are separate from Marvin. But one thing that I thought is when Famous was caught up and then Baptiste and them came and talked to them and they like, just let us know. We know could have been this or that. I'm wondering if he say something like, well, Lou Thomas the one that gave me the gun.
No.
Fame been holding it down from day one. That's one thing I was looking at when I saw the show. I was like, you know what? Kanan is such a damn fool. He don't realize the people who he really got holding him down. Period. When he's talking to them, when he's not talking to them, they still holding him down regardless. So, but Fame been holding it down from just like Juke from the very beginning. So if they turn him into some snitch right now or say something reckless, I'm gonna be very shocked.
I don't see him snitching. Now,
Me either.
The thing that I thought was that the next thing that they were gonna do was come in there with the song. Then I was like,
that's what I thought too.
That's what I was thinking. But then when I didn't hear the song, I'm like, they ain't got nothing on him, and he asking for a lawyer. Give him his damn lawyer.
Exactly. Why you sending in the captain and FBI when he asked for a lawyer? What's that about?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like the captain behavior.
Yeah, they trying to set up a young boy without a lawyer, talking about we could give you a better deal than any lawyer. Man, oh, I hate that stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that stuff, boy. So yeah, that was messed up. But yeah, Famous, man, if they get the song, even though that still ain't enough, it could be enough to make him start to get worried though, and maybe say something else stupid. But I think he knows that if he's labeled a snitch, he'll be dead on the streets, especially with Ronnie. But now he know that Ronnie ain't around no more. I don't know.
Well, they don't know yet. So I can't wait till season 4. Like, this was horrible what they did to us with this show. This is really horrible. Because there was so many ends. Ronnie's gone. So he's not a problem to anybody. We got Howard. I just hate the fact that Kanan had to see that. You saw the confusion on his face. You know, he was distorted when that happened. And I'm like, oh my goodness. But
I don't know how I feel about Howard though.
How he look for it to me? What you mean Marvin got to take the fall? What you mean? Like you talk about my brother? Are you nuts?
I understand that.
He didn't say kill him though.
Excuse me. They try to tie him to that whole mob hit thing that went down. That's me now. Come on now. That's for life. No.
That's what I said.
You got a point.
That's what I said.
For life. So yeah, it's basically okay. So yeah, all right. Yeah, damn. I will say one thing though. There was some good special effects for a little bullet shot. They zoomed in and showed how and I was like,
that's at first and I looked at it, Jay. I did not cover my eyes. The thing went this way. I was like, what?
I was looking like, ooh, yeah, he ain't getting up from that one.
I was like, there go the Moorescore. He ain't gonna be able to get his own one.
They did a good job on that little special effect. You know, it ain't Star Wars. But
still, it was good. It was like, and it made you feel it more. I felt it for Kanan more because I'm like, damn, Kay, you saw that? Ugh. It was awful.
And he just took a body himself, which he was gonna have to deal with. And then to see that's that double whammy right there, boy.
But I think, this Howard thing is supposed to affect him funny because at the end of the day, it's traumatic from what his mother made him do. And now his mother, she finished it off. Like, And then remember, all Kanan knows of Howard after him knowing he's his father is him trying to help him. Howard trying to help him. So Howard wasn't a negative entity to Kanan. So it was like, why are we getting rid of him?
CR22 think Howard went in there to die. I don't think so. I think he was surprised.
Yeah, you saw he gave it look like, you see what's going on?
That coming.
He didn't see that coming.
You see this?
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah,
I did see the Kanan.
I like that.
I saw that coming. I saw Kanan taking Ronnie out.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I didn't see that either.
That.
What?
I saw it.
I ain't see nothing.
Because at first, when he came out the bag and he was like, I ain't holding nobody, I was like, what is this?
No, I was surprised.
Then when he was like, oh, Kanan wanted the money, why the fuck if why if Kanan wanted the money, you been down to get it? Like, no, little nigga, you gotta been down and get that.
Exactly.
Closer to him. Why do you got your back, but turned to him?
Ronnie fell off. That's why he ended up in jail in the first place, because he was doing stupid moves. Period. Right? Because every time we saw something about him, we always had to question, why the frick Ronnie acting like this? Right? Remember Neek said Ronnie only do one thing good? That's just killing crazy killing people. That's it. Other than that, he didn't have it all together. He didn't.
And it's
another show. Then they have like I'm starting to think. Then I'm remembering that. Didn't Tariq do something like this?
So I was thinking that, Jay, Kanan said something at the very end, right? And I can't remember what it is verbatim. However, he was like something to the fact like it to me it made it seem like that's something happened to him before.
Yeah.
In OG Power, right?
Yeah,
That's like he was like, I knew it. Like
happened
when
already.
he would take care of his mother because that's what Kanan did. He chose his mother.
I guess this is similar to Tariq taking out Ghost for his mama.
Or
But
taking out Kanan.
Some reason I'm having some memory in
Oh,
my
I didn't
head.
see it like that. I saw the
Kanan
thing.
taking out some. I mean,
I
Tariq
saw the Kanan thing.
I saw the Kanan thing. I didn't see the Ghost thing. I saw the Kanan thing because right before Kanan acted up, he said something. I want to go back and listen, but to me, it correlated with it figures that he was side with his mother.
That's what it is. He pretended. Remember, Tariq pretended to be kidnapped. The same thing. I knew it was something. I'm like, wait a minute.
When they beat him with the oranges.
Yeah, man. But Tariq was pretending they got the money, and then they got the same. They do a lot of the same things again.
Oh, okay, see, I wasn't even thinking about
I didn't think about that either.
Wait a minute. Yeah, when he was like, oh, wait, he been kidnapped. Where's the money? And then they get the money. Oh, but by the way, he was in on it. That's the exact same thing with Tariq and the Olive Garden dope boys. And they bring the money and he in on it. And then they take it.
I really didn't see that either, but I get it.
I was focused on the Kanan thing.
In the back of my mind, I'm like, I've seen this before. I've seen this before. That's what it was. The same thing, basically.
I only remember the orange part because I like that. I thought Tariq should have got that beaten in his belly.
Tommy and Ghost have to like put up their business and sell stuff to come up with the money and borrow. Then they came with the Rock had to come up with the money and borrow, sell the business. Then come with the money. Then Tariq took the money. And then they, Kanan took the money, and then they had to go and take out the other people that was involved. But
I remember, but I definitely was thinking about the Kanan part because I was just like, Kanan, he said that. He said something to Tariq, like figures he would do that. And I was just like, yeah, because he must have chose his mother too. So, but there's no way you're going to run up on me in the spot. Like I told you not to F with my family. And I'm going to look at you like everything is cool between me and you. There's no way I'm doing that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all forgot about the Olive Garden dope boys. But yeah, man, I like the show. Don't get me wrong. But some of this stuff is kind of, you know what I mean? Gotcha again. Shout out to Sir Ricky TGZ. Used to work at the Olive Garden. He was one of the dope boys. What up, boy? Washing them dishes. I know what them dishes were. A little bit of extra. What they oregano? That's what y'all. You gonna get extra oregano. That's what
I'm done.
That's for the good weed. Extra oregano. I actually was at Olive Garden the other day, got me some chicken parm, boy. I thought my stomach was gonna bust open, man. It took me 3 days to eat that food. I'm for real. I had to take it home, put it in the fridge. I ate it the next day, then the next day.
Oh my gosh.
That was just last week. All right. What y'all want to talk about the most? What before we get to the Moorescore? What you want to say about this episode? Rather forget that, but this season, what do you think about this season? What's your thoughts, feelings about season 3? Gina, I know you still recovering your voice, so I'll let you go with the short one.
I enjoyed the whole season. Everything about it was good. I'm gonna say that, including episode 5, since in episode 10 we got the big reveal. So I'm good with it. Juliana's up out of here. We're not taking Hans to the next season. We're not taking Ronnie into the next season. I could deal with snaps and pop, but I'm so glad he is gone. I enjoyed it. I just enjoyed everything about it.
I like Juliana.
Child, no.
Not that she was such a great.
Nobody's paying you no mind with that, Jay. Nobody's paying you no mind with that.
I see. I'm like out there on my own with that,
Yeah.
but I think that like she could have been around a little more.
No. Sling them cigarettes in hell.
I said no exactly at the same time.
No.
I got it. Okay.
Not at all.
What's up with this season? What did you think, Kelly, about season?
I loved it. You know, like Raising Kanan is my number one Power Universe. And I'm not being biased, but I am. I loved it. I love how everything panned out, especially since I got a little preview of Neek, even though I don't know how he found out what was going on, where the spot was, because we ain't never seen Ronnie in no warehouse. But that doesn't matter. He's here, and we're happy about it. I'm happy Lou didn't kill himself. That was a sad scene. And Lou needs to work some things out within himself. Like, you're gonna be here. You that type of guy? That's who you've been. That's who you are. Find some peace with that, and let's get out of here and keep it moving, right? But remember, I was saying he don't talk when he not drunk. He's not. So he's still
paying attention to that too, and he was.
He always said it though.
You was right about that.
He always said it. He always told her, "You ain't never got to worry about me flipping."
Right.
Bad turns or whatever.
Even remember when he was in the diner with Neek and they had that conversation? He's not that type of guy. So I'm happy about how that turned out. His story was sad throughout the season, but it happens like that. Everybody can't just be all together. You know what I mean? Stuff gotta happen. So I'm not mad at how they made that happen with Lou. They did drag it out a little bit, but I'm not mad. Kanan, he redeemed himself because I was just like, just take Kanan off the show. I can't take it no more. It was pissing me off.
Yeah, so back.
Oh, listen. I was like, how you sitting there and have these people talking about your mother, Fork Rock, and then homeboy in the corner, Fork Rock. Like, what? You don't know her. Anyway, I'm glad he redeemed himself because to me that would have happened in real life. Like, you was not gonna send somebody after my mom like that and then think that me and you was cool. It's not working that way. And remember, Kanan didn't need Ronnie. He may not have been getting the same amount of money, but he was already turning and flipping his little business for himself. So, and first of all, you do that behind my back. That means I can't even relax around you. So Kanan would
making.
But Gina, hold on, wasn't that one of our predictions that Kanan was gonna take out Ronnie?
Because he's not gonna do that.
Yeah, that was one of our predictions. Kanan, he was the last one. Either I thought that, of course, I thought in the beginning Rock was going to do it to save Kanan. But when Ronnie started getting feverish over Rock, I was just like, well, Kanan can't let that happen. So now he's a drug dealing murderer now for a fact. And he putting up. He got strong talk and he backing it up because he making plans to execute and literally execute. So
yeah, that's true. Just a couple good comments I saw that's pretty good and funny. One of them, CR22. I ain't seen you before, but you had a lot of good comments tonight. He said, "Snap and pop. He trying to be he pushing 70, but he's still trying to be hard." He said something like that. That was funny.
So when he stepped in front of Marvin, I was like, "Come on now, stop it! What are you doing?"
That was funny. He pushed the say, and then shout out to Robert Howell. He said he's still tripping on why them dudes didn't search Rock when she came in. What they scared to touch a woman? She wearing them skin tight ass clothes, man. And she 100 pounds. What you searching?
Exactly. I remember those tights she had on though.
Yeah, you can see everything she had. I mean, what you was just wanted to rub on her. That's all. When you complain, I'd have been like, "Hey, I gotta be sure."
I'm done.
No, but yeah, that's why I thought they didn't search her because you can see she ain't had nothing on her. They searched her bag or whatever, like they did, you know. So, he said they scared to touch a woman. Shout out to Neek XO. She said, I knew Rock would protect Marvin and Lou. What did y'all think about that? Did you think she would always have their back? I was kind of surprised with the little Lou thing. I don't know. I wasn't sure where she stood with that. So when they had the little heart to heart on the couch and stuff, and then you my baby brother. I who you want me, you a boy. You know I love you.
But did the clue come from when you remember she was looking on the mantle and she was looking at the picture with them, the three of them? That brought some sort of sentiment like, this is my family though. And they know they don't got their moms. Their father's gone. They don't got their mother. All they got is each other. So, and at the end of the day, she may be a, crazy psycho, but she checked for them because she know that they hold her down, point blank and period. Because you don't see them asking the other goons to go ahead and get stuff done. They keep it between them.
Mm-hmm.
So
she made old boy stand outside in front of the door. I like,
so,
hey, look, I gotta stand inside by the door at least or something. That in that neighborhood, that's even weirder anyway. Why you got
this
door? Right. Shout out to Spider-Man's. He said that he heard Snap and Pop is loosely based off Ashford and Simpson. That's hilarious.
That's very hilarious.
Ashford and Simpson.
For me, I didn't think that she was gonna turn on either one of them. Those are her brothers.
Mm-hmm.
It's different energy when you like the sister of the family, and then you gotta bring up brothers. Although, my mom wasn't one of those moms like their mom, but she did have to work. So I did have to help raise brothers. So yeah, like I knew she wasn't going to let nothing happen to them. That's why Howard is gone, because he kept on pushing it. Oh, you got to put it on Marvin. You got to. Like, no, it's no way. So I never felt like she was gonna do, even when Lou was tripping. I said she taking him to rehab, and she set my boy up with a nice spot.
Yeah, she did. It was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a good one. So Jazzy Jeff say it was the first time he ever saw her show love and affection to Lou. So he said he was shocked, but it was good. So yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
All right, talk about this last comment before I get to the Moorescore. Neek XO, how you doing? She say, I was not expecting Rock to take out Howard, but he knew too much. And trying to pin this on my brother, nah, that ain't gonna happen. But Rock was right there on you, not us. That's true. I didn't expect that either, but I agree. Yeah, not the fan. So any of y'all thought Howard was gonna be gone this season or this episode?
I didn't see that.
I knew she was gonna have to take him out.
I didn't see it now. Like,
right.
I didn't see it
now.
And
she said she wasn't gonna let nothing happen to her brother. Right? Her brother was not gonna have no part of it. And then you come back again on some, but Marvin really got to do this. So I was just like, nah, that means he gotta go. Huh?
When they was about to leave, he said it in Marvin's face, like, decisions need to be made.
I was surprised at that one though.
So that's what to me was like, nah, he gotta go.
Yeah, he shouldn't have said that in this.
And he's reining in on the fact that they coming down on him. They coming down, even though he was saying us, yes. So she knew he was getting petrified, talking about, maybe this is the last good thing I could do for him or whatever. So you falling apart. And then you say, my brother got to take it after I told you that's not going to happen. And you still there wilding out. No, so I didn't know that it was going to happen this episode, but I knew at that point he had to go. Because what else is there to do with him? He's going to try to sink my brother.
Yeah, that's damn, man. And I like, Omar Epps. I'm an OG from the 90s and 80s or whatever. So, he got a lot of classic 90s and early 2000 movies. And, I'm a fan. One of my best friends, all the girls used to say, you look like Omar Epps.
What?
Oh my God, they loved him for that.
Listen, everybody loved Omar Epps, okay?
In
Everybody.
the 90s, my friend, he used to come clean off that line. I ain't gonna lie, I give him his credit. Everybody thought he looked like Omar Epps. I used to be like, man, shut up with that. But the ladies would say that all the time. In the 90s, he was doing good.
He was.
He was doing
but
good.
in Juice, we all know who was the man.
Oh gosh, Gina, really? You can't have that conversation with Gina because you know where she's gonna go.
Tupac, no, what Big Chops was the man. Big Chops.
Who?
Anyway, Big Chops, big boy that got shot by Tupac.
So I want to talk about the comment about the Ronnie's gun part. I may have missed that.
Okay.
Rock took Ronnie's gun?
Somebody put that on there. I didn't see that part.
Tell me where, because maybe I was losing it at that moment.
When Kanan shot him and he fell to the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He bent down and picked it up.
So okay, CR22 is saying, so I must have missed the comments, but somebody is probably thinking that Rock had a gun and shot Howard and they didn't search her to find it. No, that's not what happened.
So Rock took up, so when they searched the crime scene, right? It's going to be like, okay, fine. Ronnie shot Howard, and then somebody shot him in the back of the head.
And then who shot the other two? So somebody's still out there alive.
Right. That's why I was saying they're still gonna come after Marvin.
That's right.
Because it's not adding up that they killed each other.
Right. And her fingerprints would have been on it, or maybe not. But in the end, somebody is still alive because those people got shot in the back. So who shot them in the back? Is right from their weapons.
That's why I was saying Marvin. The FBI is still going to come down on Marvin because if they think him and Howard working with each other, right? They're going to put them in that scene and boom.
It kind of makes the stakes higher because they don't got no inside man no more.
Yeah, but they got what? 4 murders now they can put on them and the murder of a cop.
No, what I'm saying is it's worse for the Thomases because they don't have an inside man. Howard is gone. So they don't got nobody feeding them information about what the FBI know, what the police know, what the captain got to say. They don't know.
Man, I hear some cat outside howling like it was getting screwed. It was.
It's that time because they outside in my backyard carrying on too.
Okay,
so
maybe I'm hearing your cats then.
It ain't none. I ain't in there. I ain't in the back.
But they like, what the hell? It sound like
in the backyard carrying on. It's the season. This is this time of year for them. Just allow them.
It's the season. I thought they was in my bedroom for a second. That's why I'm like, wait a minute, what the heck?
Yeah.
That's the wrong kind of cat to be back there.
I'm done. This day season. Just leave them alone.
All right. For those that's watching, thank y'all. We have over 120 people live right now for this finale. I appreciate it. We got a rating. I call it the Moorescore. It's my little rating system to try to be impartial. So we go ahead and rate this episode and break it down. So here we go with that. And that was a great video. Anyway, for those that's new, it's 4 simple categories, 25 points each, getting you a total of 100. Let's see. The visuals and cinematography for this episode was really good. As always, they make it look like a 90s, movie or whatever, but they did have some good scenes, like when we saw, Howard taken out and the Kanan thing, and also when they showed Marvin, like you say, at the funeral and different things. They did a couple different things this episode to kind of, make it look good. If some people may like the Joey Badass return, the walk up, I thought that was a little too TV cliche, but I guess it was good to see him back. But walking up there, that like what? Anyway, I will give it, out of a 25, I'll give it a 22. Had some good moments, but a couple things that may have took away from it. Storyline and plot for this episode, I liked it. Although after further examination, it has happened again, as I said, with Tariq, and all of that was kind of a rehash. So I guess I will give it a oh my goodness, man. I don't know. That's why it's the first reaction, Moorescore. I'm gonna give it.
Leave out the Tariq part. Just stay on this episode.
But it's been done as a storyline, so I can't give it originality points because it's not original.
But was it done better? Was it done? Was it more impactful? Was it more realistic?
I don't know. Well, the Tariq stuff wasn't as realistic as this could have been with all those. Well, they had to get like $3-5 million in a day or something. So, okay, I give it a 21 for the storyline.
You shocking me, Jay. You shocking me.
Special effect, makeup, costumes. I like the special effect, makeup, and costume. Rock always looking good. What was that? Some like Versace skin tight pants or this month? She got a little WWE championship belt. I ain't seen people rock that WWE belt like that. We looking good though. She got the title. So, you know, I'm gonna give it to her. She was looking good, and you know, everybody had their little stuff. Special effects with the little holes in the head. I'm gonna give it a 23 for this episode.
Yeah, because Joey Scar looked good too.
Yeah, he looked beat up like he recovering still. So I give it a 23. And then lastly, entertaining fun factor. It was very entertaining. If you just want to be entertained, don't be trying to psychoanalyze every little thing. I was entertained. I had a good time for an hour, you know, and I will give it a, out of a 25, I'm gonna give it a 23 on that. I was pretty, and it was probably one of the most entertaining episodes this season. To see a few people go, and you had a little suspense and had a little bit of everything. Had a couple of see a little side booby. Y'all ladies got to see a little back, baby back.
Ew.
Baby back, baby back, baby back.
Yuck.
So I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 23. So that bring it all to what, a 89. I got an 89. I'll round it up to a 90. So that's a 9 out of 10. I mean, that's a great episode. A 9. That's an A. I still go on the old school grading system. So 90 to 100 is an A, and 80 to 90 is a B, and 70 to 80 is a C. I don't go through that other stuff. So that's my thoughts. 90. I'm gonna round it up. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Most of it go into the entertaining. I had a good time watching it. I looked and laughed a couple times, and yeah, some things I thought whatever. But hey, it's the entertainment business.
Yeah.
All right. What's your thoughts, Kelly?
9.
Yours. Yeah, real simple to it, huh? You was doing all the shock value when I was scoring and come up.
So
with,
you know what? I could say a 9.5. I could say a 9.5 because I do. I'm not taking off points for the repeat offender because they do that all throughout the thing. BMF got an eye gone, another show got another eye gone. They mark up off everything. I'm just, you know, taking it with this one right here. So that I'm gonna go a 9.5. I'm satisfied with a solid 9.5. Yeah, that's it. Because even to me, even though Lou to me was a little, you know, they dragged that out a little bit. I think that how they they integrated this whole connection with him and Rock, because I'm assuming that once he comes out, that part is going to make their relationship a little bit more compatible, amicable. You know what I mean? So I'm satisfied with that across the board. Damn, I'm feeling sorry for Marvin, but because I think that they're going to jam him up even more now because of this thing here. Yeah.
I could have waited till next season to see Joey Badass back.
I agree with that because even though the girl in me is happy to see him, right? It doesn't make sense. Like, how the hell he knew? Was he following his brother all along? Because that's the only reason how he would find out, right? There's no way unless Rock had him hiding in the corner. And
they should have showed him sitting in the car down the street, and then he see them leaving out the building or something.
Something to make the attachment to stand over. Like, was it he gonna be mad? I don't know. Like, this doesn't make no sense to me. So am I happy of how they did it? No. I'm glad that they brought him. Yeah, but I could have waited till the first episode of season 4 to see that. I could have waited.
I agree, and that would have been a great first episode.
That would have been a great first episode, right? To see him. So I don't think that they needed that. However, people was real salty. Remember I told you for certain things, I wasn't watching this no more, yo. People was real salty. So, but I could have waited. I would have been happy to see that, the first episode of season 4. Because it doesn't make any sense to me.
Mm-hmm. All right, Gina, what's your thoughts? What would you rate this episode?
I gave it a 10.
A 10?
10.
I did because I felt like with Lou. Ooh.
I think this is the first 10 I ever heard you give.
Hold on.
Yes.
So the Lou storyline, it do something to me. Like I experienced, the trauma with alcoholics. So
okay.
The way that he was progressing to full on being unhinged and just doing anything, saying anything, that was spot on, like everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that did something to me. As far as Marvin, I wonder if Juke is going to let him know, what they were saying in there, when she was talking to Tanner, because she got to let him know, like, oh, they think that you the head of all of this. They think you involved with Howard. They think that you gave Nicole the drugs and all of that. Like, they think you running everything.
Mm-hmm.
To see what their next move is going to be. I did feel like Kanan was not going to let Ronnie touch his mom. Like, when he came in there screaming and hollering, that's why I was late, too, because I rewinded it back. Like, that was full on emotion. He was like, no, like, you went after my mom's, when he a mother. He was real mad. Like, what did you do? So,
one thing, let me just say one quick thing on that. It made me notice his pants with that belt. I used to wear a belt like that. Anyway.
Yes.
It was just very accurate for the time. It made me think.
They stayed consistent.
Yeah, they put in detail. Somebody remember how we dressed and stuff back then.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Howard, I did not see that coming. I felt like whenever his end was gonna be, it was gonna be by her, but I didn't see it now. I never seen it now.
Mm.
So that was a surprise to me. But that Ronnie is up out of here. And I was happy to see me. And I don't care what y'all say. Scar, no, that man's still fine.
He really is. It's the swag.
What? Brooklyn always gonna be in the house.
It's the swag. Absolutely.
Even though they're from the South Side and Queens in the show.
I know. Yeah. But he Brooklyn all the way. Flatbush, Brooklyn. Period.
Brooklyn.
Yes.
I thought Howard had a strong possibility of taking Rock out one day in them little meetings that he had one-on-one.
I didn't see that happening because he started to talk about the family. He was very vocal with the family now, and everything is for me, you, and Kanan, and da-da-da-da-da. I think Amy and Kenny had said it, damn, Howard didn't even get a lick off a rock before boom, bam, bam. You know what I mean? I wanted that to happen too, but...
Yeah.
That would have been something up there. Maybe they do a flashback.
Ew.
I don't know, but...
That's true.
Now that Howard is gone, real quick, I just want to say from the beginning, that chemistry between them was undeniable. Like, oh, I can't stand you. You get on my nerves. Him say, oh, I had to get entangled with you. Sir, you did it.
I know,
you
right?
did it.
You right?
Go there.
Yeah, it's gonna be sad he ain't on the show though. He was
I
very
know. All of
I
that
don't know how.
stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about because he was a big energy in the show.
Mm-hmm.
So then that means what's her name? What's her name? Father, his story done too. Then because Howard is gone.
DEFCON.
No,
No,
the
talking about the white
cop.
girl.
Captain Burt.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
his
Right.
story's done because they no more Howard.
You can't put him in jail.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's true. I did see Ty Dolla $ign name on the credits, but I did not see or notice him in the show. And I think
He was
on
a driver last week.
Okay, it was last week I saw his name. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was the driver. Driving what?
Ronnie Van.
Oh,
She was an idiot who was like, "Oh, you ready if I'm ready?" And you got 74 people freaking armed around you, and you talking about let's go. What you was going to do?
okay.
He's gonna be like in Harlem Nights when the dude was like, he like
Exactly.
don't shoot that little again.
Mhm. Right. Come on now.
That's funny.
That was so stupid for me, but I'm like, he got his little 2 seconds of fame. But yeah, he was the driver.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I would have told him to change my line, yo. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that in real life. No.
Ready? Well, we're getting ready to wrap it up. I appreciate y'all for coming through.
Yes.
Anything you all want to say about the show or anything before we get out of here? Kelly, you want to?
Well, I'm so thankful for you having us for this season, Jay. You know we are New York Connect, and I love doing this show with you and Gina. So thanks for having me. Thank you, everybody in the chat who we got to bond with over this Raising Kanan. It was nice. Yeah, and I'm happy that Neek is back. Kind of sucks how he came back, but happy nonetheless.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Gina?
Well, I definitely enjoyed it. Every bit of it. I'm so annoyed that it's over, but I'm looking forward to the next season. And it was great. It was a great ride. I like seeing the comments and everybody engaging and all of that. Keep that up.
Yeah.
And yeah, New York Connect signing out for this season.
Bye, bye, bye.
And I'm glad that Neek is back too. And we're going to miss Howard because that's a Brooklyn boy too.
Yes,
Great
we're gonna miss
job.
Howard. For real,
Great
for real,
job,
we're gonna
Oma
miss
X.
him. His energy was big. His energy was big.
Where
But
is
I agree with Gina.
Omar Epps from Brooklyn in real life? Okay.
I know he used to be out in Queens because I remember he was messing with this chick who lived around the corner from the beauty parlor. Anyway, that's not the point. Who's gonna be the inside connect?
No, they ain't got one.
Juke.
Oh yeah.
Army.
Juke gonna be the inside connect because they need somebody on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how she gonna get in there and do that. We'll see.
Know. Maybe that's how the name change come into play.
Laverne and Snitchy. Well, I want to thank both of you all for coming as always. Very appreciated and definitely make it a lot of fun to talk about the show and everything, and always welcome and come back as much as you like, and
thank you.
No problem. And BMF is coming soon, but all of this kind of coming at a great time for me because I got a lot going on. I needed a little break. So, yeah, get some things straightened out. But by the time BMF come, I'll be ready to do a lot more. Yeah, right here. I could barely keep everything going here. I know y'all thought a couple thumbnails and things, but I ain't really able to get it going. So, but I appreciate everybody, all the support and everything. And yeah, I got some big plans for the rest of this year and shows and stuff. So
we're excited for you, Jay.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm excited. Yeah, we'll be back and better than ever. So
Well, it's good now because you only will have BMF in May. You're
Yeah.
gonna have Book 2 Ghosts and the Shy Watches. The Shy coming back made sense.
Yeah, that's true. I've been watching Hightown as well recently, so I'm only on episode 2 though of season 1.
Oh, so you just started. I was thinking 2 people told me to watch it, and I was just like,
No, that's why
That was good. Your boy Vic is in there.
I saw. I'm like,
You know, he's like your co-stars.
yeah, Vic from Forces in Hightown. He talking with some Boston accent and everything. And yeah, I was over there and I blew the guy. All right, I blew the guy. I'm like, what? Oh, it's just a joke. It's just a joke.
So should I watch it, Gina?
Yeah, it's good.
So far, the second episode is getting interesting. I don't know if I got enough time to get to 3 seasons though before this season is over with. We'll see. We'll see. So I got so much other stuff happening. I don't know if I got enough time. I'll be falling asleep now.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
That's age. Is catching that?
Boy, I know. I'm looking old up in here, man. Woo. All right, ladies and gents that's watching, as well as, you know, everybody at home. I appreciate everyone for watching, and Kelly and Gina coming and liven up the joint, making it look nice.
Right.
As well as all the great comments and insight. Appreciate you as always. And everybody, yeah, be safe out there, and you know, I'll see y'all on the next one. The deuces. Put it in.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, yes.
Valentine's Day. A shout out to my mom who birthdays on Valentine's Day. So,
oh, happy birthday, Jay's mommy.
yeah, she getting up there. Shout out to mom.
Happy birthday.
There, but I couldn't make it. So,
okay.
happy birthday. All right. Y'all have a good one, everybody. Be safe. We out of here.
Bye, guys.